Then do the no. You see these children. No, they run up for government house. You keep it. What you keep it to them? I can't. Return the house. You're not going to give me get my coat. No. Okay. Keep it there. If you this, if it comes to me, no one. So, you see that cloth? That's what they go. Took me my phone. Don't took me my phone. Don't took me knife. Don't took me knife. I beg you, don't took me knife for. I don't knife for you. I don't carry knife for you. I don't carry knife for you. I don't tell you. Don't took me knife. Don't took me knife. I don't tell you, don't took me knife. I don't do anything. Don't took me knife for. Took me knife. I don't tell you. Not took me knife. Not took me knife for. You don't carry that. Not took me knife. I don't tell you, not took me knife. I don't tell you. What you doing? I didn't go that. You're going. Not took me knife for. Going anywhere. Not took me knife. Let me have that phone. Which one? This one. But you let me have that phone. I swear to God, I was not here. This knife. Not took me knife for. I swear. I don't tell you. I'm joking with you. No, you hold knife. Not took me knife. No, you hold knife. No, you don't hold knife. I guess I don't. No, you hold knife. Thank you. Leave this room. You want to kill me? Go your room. You want to kill me? Leave me. Are you trying to kill me? Oh, yeah, kill me. Kill me. No worries. Kill me. Morning. Wow. So anyway, before we get into the conversation, I want to say that this is not something that just happens in diaspora. We recently heard in Nigeria about a man that literally burnt the wife because according to him, there was actually an interview. They interviewed him. He said something about the wife wasn't listening to him, going out or running outside or whatever the case may be, but burnt his wife. So this is happening everywhere. This violence in marriage. Before then, there's another one that we heard. I forgot what the case may be. And we all know about the case of Osinachi. So it's not always just, physical buying. There's so many ways that couple unalive each other. So this is just an epidemic that is global. So I don't want to somebody actually corrected me to say that is not, don't limit it to diaspora. It's happening everywhere. It's just that maybe this will be more out there because there's a means for people to record and share. But there are people that may be in certain areas that where they cannot record. Nobody has a phone or a phone that can record. And these things are not being, put out there, but it's happening. So this clip is actually quite disturbing because I had a baby in the background. I don't know if I'm the only one that heard it, a baby in the background. So I can't imagine the trauma this is causing. So anyway, let's take it away, guys. Let us know, what do you think that can get a couple to this point, and how do we prevent it and all that. And again, I'm going to put the link on the chat section. You can come into the studio and speak if you want to, because who knows where help can come from or where solution can come from. I'm of the opinion, I don't look down on anybody, because even the Bible says that we should learn from the ants. So yeah, let me put the link while we continue. So Onimegu, I always let the man go first on this show. So take it away.
Good evening once again. Good morning and good afternoon. Depending on your time zone, we are here back again to talk about marriage. And between, as we know, marriage is between a man and a woman. The It's not a movie. It's a reality. The video we just watched. Um, it's not something to be proud of, or something to both either gender. This is not. It should be in a marriage. This is not how it should be in a marriage. Just like I said earlier last week about marriage, your partner being your friend, because once we watch now, it's not there's nothing like a friendship. It's like threatening, and sometimes I saw someone writing, why is the man filming if they are fighting? He's looking for evidence. That's what he's looking for, because if he's done behind, there was no witness, and then it's a hearsay. He said, she said. Probably, if they are abroad in diaspora, they will they will believe the woman. Sometimes the woman will say, "Oh, he hit me, he did this, he did that," and they will believe her. Now the man is trying to get evidence in case the woman wants to go further, or if something happens, he will be able to say, "Oh, I tried to stay on my own. She's the one threatening me." Actually, we don't know how everything started, but what we could see, he's trying to be restrain the wife. Don't touch me. Don't do this. Don't do this. But the woman or the wife is trying to be more aggressive. This this shouldn't be in a marriage. But as it is, we have to talk to ourselves. Either you are married, or you know someone who is married, your friend, your family. Once it goes like this, it shouldn't go like this, but like this, or someone you when you are married. Look for help. Make sure that if I am the man, what I would have done, I'll just leave, because staying there is causing more trouble. Because men, sometimes something might happen that you overreact, and it might be something bad. So, and sometimes women think that they are equal to men. I know some women can beat can beat men, but that's in the minimum. So sometimes women, they use their mouth, they can do this, they can do that. And being a man, if I find myself in this situation, first thing I will do, I will leave.
So,
Let me go maybe I'll call one of my friends or somewhere, or go somewhere to cool off.
so can I,
Because if I'm with my partner and this is
Mr.
happening,
Ogumegu, can I interject? Because it looks like you're going, way further, and you said some things. So you analyze the video, and with your analysis, you're trying to tell us that um, the man was looking for evidence, and that's why he did the videoing, right? That's what I heard you say.
for my own
Okay.
observation,
Did you
yeah,
watch before now? Did you watch this video? Okay.
yes.
Did you hear when the wife asked the man a question? Why are you videoing now? Why didn't you video earlier when you had started? Did you hear that? Did you hear that by any chance?
That's what I'm saying. The man is looking for
No.
evidence.
For
Even
someone
if
to
they do,
put
I don't know what
for
happened
someone to
earlier.
put a
I think I
video.
know where Lolo is coming from. Why is like I said this in my video, is like he must have triggered her or done something to make her act that way, then start recording her. Is that what
So
you're trying to say, Lolo?
in my own case,
No matter,
so
assuming if
in my
whatever he did
thinking,
that
even
triggered
if the
her,
lady, hold
he
on,
shouldn't reach to the extent of her
hold on,
bringing a
you don't
knife.
know what now, you don't know what
You
he
know,
must have done.
Okay.
That you can see that what she's displaying there is, you can see that she's not medically, she's uncertified. Medically, you can see that she's going into a mental issue. Let's get it. That lady looks like she still has a child that is less than 6 months. I don't know if you're listening to the background very well. She could also be
I
dealing
had
with
a baby
postpartum
too.
depression. Now, you didn't go that further, but you're trying to, where you're coming from is agreeing that the woman is a problem already automatically. That's where you're driving at. Because now
So
you said
you
she
can say
shouldn't
that,
have
but that's not what
blamed.
I meant. I mean,
Okay, so I'll give you time again. I just want you to tell us what exactly you meant. Because from me, yeah, I didn't want you to go far. Because we're supposed to analyze this video. This is analysis. We're supposed to analyze this video.
The video, yes,
So
to
when
make
it's being
a good
analyzed,
analysis.
then analysis. So when it's been analyzed, then we can now give our submission and our point and summarization. So it would be nice if you analyze the video the way you can. And then maybe we can come
okay,
and take points and just analyze what do you think about the video. Yeah,
all
let's
right.
you know.
First of all, we are not there when it happened. We don't know what started it. We don't know how it started. But from the one we saw, they were having a misunderstanding. And then when you look at the video, if the man is videoing, as I said, he's trying to get evidence. And he's not even fighting the woman back. But the
But get
woman,
evidence for what, though? Get evidence for what?
big
For like divorce?
evidence because they're in abroad. They might go to court, something might happen, police might be involved. So they will not know what happened. Why are you fighting? So we don't know
So instead of him to
the
focus
origin of the
on
story.
instead of him to focus on stopping whatever is happening at that point, which is a problem that could easily escalate, instead of focusing on how do I halt this, how do I stop this, how do I break it, how do I calm her down, he's busy getting evidence. So I don't know, maybe I can't blame him too, because I know some women can be very some women can do
Dramatic.
and undo. I know that. Yeah, but I don't know. I really don't know. It's confusing. It's confusing. I can't tell.
If he
But
didn't
I
video
think
it now, we will not have
he
nothing
could
to
have
talk
channeled
about.
his energy. What? He could have
If he didn't
channeled his
video it,
energy more
we will
into
we will not,
calming
we
the
will we will not
situation
talk
rather
about
than
it because there was
getting
nothing to talk
evidence.
about. We can't hear you, Lolo.
Okay, for a man to go to that point to video search, don't you think financially he was not on his A games? That's number one. Don't you think number two, he has lost
Financially.
his respect? Yes, because we're trying to analyze this video, right? What led to that point? What led to that point of him videoing? Trust me, Anad Odogo will not video. Odogo will pick his things and he has left now. Odogo has even detected if the wife is doing her job. However, there are three things I can say here now. Number one, the man has an ulterior motive. Thank you so much, Daniel. The man has an ulterior motive. Number two, that evidence is having and taken to the court will even be used against him. I wish they can actually consult me and then I can help the lady bring out the case, because what I see here is that woman is going through postpartum depression. I could see it clearly because nobody is insane enough not to know when to draw the line. At some point, I can tell you that she's even acting out of fear. And it looks like the man has also been hitting her long time before now. And that's why she's in fear. And because, listen, I'm telling you, these are my observation. Dr. Precious, you started me a little bit when you did this. These are my observation when I analyze such video. Because she was asking the man, why did you not video when you started first? Because it was whatever the man did that triggered her reaction. Trust me, when a man and woman is not fighting, when a man and woman is fighting, a man will not rush for a weapon unless the woman can beat him up. And I'm telling you the truth. It's always the women that will hold on to something. And before they hold on to something, know that that is their end point. Know that it has gotten out of hand. That a woman grabs a weapon and is only trying to do what? Reduce the strength of the man. And how many Dr. Precious is going to help us now. What do you think that man is weighing? I'll say a good 280, between 280 to 250. I don't know if I'm correct. That lady might be
No,
weighing
I
less
don't think
than
he's up to that.
180.
Maybe 230. Maybe 230.
Okay, 230, and the lady will be weighing like 150, 160.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I'm.
The
Yeah.
lady is much smaller. She's a small
So,
lady.
so when the cops get in there, what do you think is gonna? They're gonna pick up the man. They're gonna pick him up for sure. He's
Mhm.
weighing too much. First of all, from the way the man is acting, it looks like he's up to no good. And these are the things I'm giving you guys a life analysis right now. If the cops get into that building, they're going to pick up the man. Even if you're thinking that the woman has gotten a weapon, they already can
Mhm.
tell what will happen before she grab the weapon, right? And that's why
Mhm.
you guys think that the country is favoring the women more. No, because if a woman know that a man is not going to do her nothing, her power is just in her mouth. She'll keep running her mouth.
Okay.
But whenever a
Can I
woman
come in
grabs
here?
a weapon, go ahead, sir.
Guys,
Can I come in here? When
guys,
you
please
say,
hit the like button. Hit the like button. Like the video. Like the video. Say if you're watching, say hi so we know you're here. And then the link is in the chat section. You can
um,
request to come in. Enke, we see you're in. We're gonna give you opportunity to talk very well. So in a few minutes. So please bear with us. Okay, Odumeg, we were saying.
if as Lala was saying that the man has ulterior motive and he's bigger than the woman, he's about to unalive the woman, um, or whatever. But have you ever encountered a police and then you have a weapon? What did the police do to you? Will you be don't keep your weapon? Don't do this. Don't. If they have a gun, they will
They're,
shoot you.
they're gonna shoot. They
So
might be
there is
nice
a
to tell
threat.
you to drop it.
Yeah. So I'm talking about America. If it's other country, Europe, they can try to pacify you, make sure you're okay. Are you okay? But this is America. They will just shoot you. They don't. There's no question about it. So on this video, what I'm saying, the woman, as you said, that maybe she's going through postpartum depression, whatever. And we started this video halfway or maybe almost towards the end. We don't know how
How
everything
it started,
started.
yeah.
For the man, to video, for something has happened before, in that to video,
Mm.
to get a video of a woman calling police, calling 911 that the husband is beating her. Why the woman is behind videoing her? Why she's calling the police? Why the man is
Yes,
not even near her?
I saw that too. I saw that
So
too.
that so if you're a policeman and you come there and you want to arrest them, you can take the man away. That's the first best thing to do. Because if you leave the man and the woman, if you allow them, he's gonna beat the woman down. He's bigger than the woman. That's why he was avoiding using one hand, pushing her away. The woman was already using one hand to video. And then the woman was still coming and then go and went and get a weapon. You know, once you carry a weapon, something is wrong. And
Yeah.
to be honest, the man is not even scared of the because he know that he can disarm
That's
her.
what I was. I noticed that he
He can,
didn't seem very scared. He
yeah,
was just, don't shoot
he
me a
can,
knife for, don't shoot me a knife for.
yeah, because he can disarm her. He's bigger
So
than the
so
woman. So,
hold on. Obefu Odomigo, hold on. Are you trying to tell
okay.
me that you couldn't find it odd? You couldn't find something off that the man was not afraid. That means he knew what he was doing. Because hold on, when somebody is videoing in fear, you can see that he's going to step a lot back. He wasn't afraid of nothing. So you can tell that, see, I'm telling you, if that evidence gets to court, it's going to be dismissed. I'm 100% sure. And I'll tell you why it's going to be dismissed. They can tell about the position where the man is, and and so on and so forth. And they can tell that the woman is acting out of fear. You can see that the lady is afraid. You can see that she's also going through a mental condition that obviously we don't know if it's, but we're just guessing. We don't know what she's suffering, what she might. And you could see that the lady could not even, you know, she couldn't even use the weapon that she had on. She couldn't even use it at that point. So carrying a weapon, you know, you have given another context that if a man and a man is fighting and two people carrying a weapon, of course, the police is going to ask them to drop it. And it's when they didn't drop it, yes, something. But if a woman picks a weapon, it's a different scenario. And it depends on the kind of weapon. And even as what you're saying, if they find out that the woman is going to harm the man, of course they'll bring her down. Normally, if they find out, because what they want to make sure that everybody is safe, that people are safe, right? But they will not just try to disarm her immediately. They will try to talk to her first and see if she's complying. If she's not complying, they will try to distract her. I don't know if you've witnessed such scenario, because I have. So they'll try to
Mhm.
distract her. While they're distracting her, they're also disarming her. You know. So if you don't find the man being afraid, well, man, I don't know what else you're gonna see. You know, it's trust me. I'm 100% sure that that man has a lot off his sleeve. And I'm just telling you that financially, he's not even.
But how does financial get into this though? I don't understand.
Women respect money. A lot of women, that women, I've already placed her where I want to place her. I've already placed her kind of reasoning, because if the man has a good job and he's a provider, and obviously the woman is not making enough, trust me, there will be. She's not going to do the kind of things I see her doing. Rather, she's just going to be, shouting for help. I look at it that the man financially, he's no longer buoyant. If that man is buoyant
Mm.
in that home, Dr. Berry Chiku Precious, he will not even waste a time with that woman. He would already had vacated the premises. I tell you that. Even if kids are involved, he's gonna move to safety. But this looks like he wants to go to court, and this looks like he also wants to demand for properties too, and he wants them to be able to split this property. So he's looking for an evidence to ideally make the woman lose, the kids, the rights, or
Mhm.
so on and so forth. I'm going far beyond that to actually analyze this video. All right, you guys can go ahead.
That's quite an analysis. So because I didn't even think about money. Me, I would have thought the man is the one that is financially okay, which is why he needs evidence because he wouldn't want everything taken from him. So
Maybe
I'm
when a
seeing it from
man
an opposite angle
when a
from
man
her
and
just
you can
looking.
ask Odumegu, let's say Obefi Odumegu, let's say that scenario it's
On
you. Would you not leave the house? Would you not leave the
some
house?
you can't judge
I,
you can't
I said
judge
earlier
his
that
financial status based on whether he left the house or not. Some people are just not smart on what to do in situations. You understand? I
AB,
don't think
AB,
he can
AB,
detect.
coming from where I come from in Africa, that I know that men are proud. Like they hold their, in high esteem. Coming from where I'm coming from, I'm telling you the only reason that man would do a video. Trust me, if that man has the funds, there's a lot of things he would have put to place if the funds is there. I've watched that video over and over again. I've done analysis that maybe if I start saying, yeah, they'll be like, oh, do you know them? Do you know? I don't need to know them. I just need to put my seat back and, from whatever whatever they give to us as evidence, I can analyze it. And I'm telling you for sure that my gender didn't play a good role, but I can also tell you that something mental is going on. She's breaking down mentally, right? And that's something I'm saying. That I'm not siding my gender 100%. I'm only saying that whatever led to what, that the problem is our brother on that video is not very buoyant. And the woman in that video doesn't look like somebody that is cooperative. You know, that's
So
just going to be my
basically, you're
analysis.
saying because the man is not doing well financially, that's why the woman is doing that to him, disrespecting
No,
him.
I've also told you that it's still a breakdown. It's okay.
Okay,
Have
so
you?
basically, in
Okay,
your opinion, that woman is mentally not okay,
she's mentally
either postpartum
unstable.
depression or some
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
psychosis.
Yes, she's going through some kind of
Psychosis.
something mental is going on, and this is what I'm saying. If the man is in his right place, he will know a better approach towards the wife. You
Hmm.
see, I always, whenever I talk about Igbo is so rich, one of the richest culture
But we
when
don't
it
know if
comes to
they're
manner.
Igbo.
No, I want to digress a little bit. Igbo is
Okay.
so rich, culture wise. We're very rich. And the reason I'm putting it out there is, you know, when problems like this happens, the mother is involved, the father is involved, the brothers are involved, the in-laws are involved, and they're trying to come together to help these people out the best way they can. You understand? And if it's a family that unity has been their watch language, it wouldn't get this far. You know, but now when I've always said this, that what is wrong with us is we've borrowed a culture that is not ours, and when we implement those cultures, they cannot work because all our lives there's something we're used to. All our lives, there's everything we found out what chain of command, right? Everything we found out what chain of command. Now, Obuna things na go of woman at that house, it won't get this bad because on the noni mulo ganafu otu nwunye si akpa agwa sef ma otu di si akpa agwa ana amani if adro okay. I get bido from the initial, you know, from the initial point, maybe if I be the way, and they will start helping and putting things together. But I'll tell you what, right now, a lot of us are more private than even ourselves. We don't want family to come in. We don't want family to, you know, be part of our lives because we don't even understand the culture. We are running away from our culture. And there's something called
But you know,
culture clash.
this is in diaspora though. They don't have that. They don't have the
Even
luxury
in diaspora, we should still
of
practice our
family.
culture because, see, one person cannot coexist.
Hmm.
Are you understanding what I'm saying? One person
Hmm.
cannot coexist because obono culture gentio. I got actually cousin from somewhere. If mother and father is not reachable due to finance, I chogo cousin from somewhere. Gane visit that home. I cholo somebody. That somebody ejiweme one day. That is still Igbo culture. Igbo culture does not mean you will go and bring different. I'm trying to say that our culture permits you to add. There are people you add that will help that problem. I'm moving on to while we're analyzing because of time. I'm still moving up to solution. Are you understanding what I'm saying? And why we're still analyzing that if we fall back to our culture with understanding what it means, with understanding that our culture just teaches us practically about hospitality, you will
Hmm.
still come from the mind of hospitality.
Hmm.
All right, Odumegu, go on. Comfort Ezegu, I don't know if it's a male or female, said,
It says,
this is why
Odimegu,
you
these
share
ladies
your
didn't allow
opinion. So
allow you
please,
to air your point.
before
Okay,
I know I
Odimegu,
will hear
please.
that we are beating you up, please.
Odimegu, please air your point. Oh, the
Yeah,
comment
every time
section
they
is
bring you
fighting
up
for
here,
you.
they try to. All right, all right. According to law, I don't know if she was there with the family, but we are just analyzing
She's speaking
what
like
we
she was
saw.
in the other room. She's speaking like she was in the other. She even knows. She
I,
even knows their financial capacity. Oh no, we are not laughing.
I don't. This we are just as anyway. It's good to we think out of the box. Bring it could be something. It could be this. It could be that. Because
Hmm.
we're trying to analyze. So
Yeah.
whichever way, because the video is just a clip. We didn't know the
Mhm.
beginning. We didn't know the end. So
Yes.
we just deal with what we have. So we can
Mhm.
also add our own imagination so that they can come full. So
Mhm.
that's by the way. From the video, the man didn't do good. The woman,
Mm.
no.
Didn't do good either.
Because the man was saying, I think the man was saying, my house, leave my house, something like that. I can't, he was saying something about
No, the woman was saying that he should leave the house. The man was saying my house. That's why I
yeah.
was like, oh Lord, you may know. I don't know if you're right or not, but it looks like the man has a big stake in the house. Like he must have, if he didn't contribute to building the house, I don't think he would be so bold to say my own house.
Mm. So,
Mhm.
in the Western world, when
To
something like this
me,
happens,
that
they
place
ask the
doesn't even
man,
look like a
they,
house.
they ask the man to leave.
That look like an apartment. They're just paying bills. My house, my house. That's always been
It
African way.
could be, even if it's an apartment, it doesn't matter. But once the law enforcement comes there, they will ask the man to leave.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's the first thing they would do.
Mm.
And why they do that? But that thing cannot happen back home. You can't come to ask the man to leave. The man is not going nowhere. But here, he has to leave.
Mhm.
These are two different
No,
worlds.
back home is the woman
And
that will leave.
sometimes,
Back home, women,
yeah, the woman has to
yeah.
leave.
But here, the man leaves.
Yeah,
And that
Okay,
is why they
okay,
say
okay.
yeah, the
diaspora
man, they ask the man to leave.
Odumegu,
favors women.
what's wrong with, you see, that's the culture. I'm telling you that we're having what we call culture clash. The moment a man and a woman is having issues, let me use the United States for example. The, I mean, it's very rare they ask the woman to leave the house. Very rare, on a very rare occasion, right? Now, but back home, where we're coming from, the woman automatically leaves. Now, however, a woman that has given all, is picking her belongings and is leaving that place. What about that? It might be a time for, we need to talk
Okay.
about that.
Her leaving the house, is to de-escalate.
Yeah, you can
And
come back.
back home, we have some support. Yeah. You have support, you have family
Mhm.
support. Your siblings, your uncles, your aunties, your cousins.
Mhm.
The man will not feel, if they have children, the children will be taken care of. But here is the
Mhm.
opposite. Because if you leave a man with the children, he don't know what to
I
do.
know.
And nobody's there to help
I
him.
know. It's true.
So, so these are two different cultures
Mm.
that sometimes we try to do what fits, what we want, that what we feel like that will be beneficial to us.
Mhm.
That's what we would like doing. Because if it's here, a man has to leave so that the woman can be with the children.
Mhm.
The man can go to his friends, he can go rent a hotel, he can even sleep on the streets.
Mhm.
He can survive, because if you look at it this way, many of us, when we leave home, there are some guys that come here, they don't know where they will sleep tomorrow. They just land
Mhm.
and they survive. But for a lady, that's it's more risky
Mhm.
for them.
Mhm.
Just pack their bag and come here and say they will survive. No, you have to think both
Mhm.
ways. But a guy can do it and get away with it, but a lady cannot do it. Some do it, but it's
No,
very
it's very
rare.
risky because they can get
And
easily
because
raped on the street and stuff. Women are
yeah,
naturally
yeah,
more of a victim than men, period. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
So,
because if,
yeah.
if, if women don't
So
take
so
showers for a couple of days, they tend to smell more. They tend to have, odors
what
and the
does
rest
that
of
have to
them.
do?
So yeah, yeah, because that's why they cannot stay
Okay, you
outside.
mean why they're in the
But
street?
a
Okay,
man
got
can
you, got
stay
you, got
out for 1 month and still be okay using deodorant and the rest of them. Women really need to take their bath. So,
you. Yeah.
I get that. That's a fair game.
yeah, so speaking of talking about the video, the man should have left.
Hey, let's welcome
You
High
know,
Chief. Oh.
the
Hi,
man.
Chief. Oh. Everybody
Right,
get
Chief, no.
Uh,
this is surprise visit. You're welcome. now. Okay, yeah, we
I
continue
don't
what
leave
you
it
were
off.
saying.
Okay, okay. The man should have left the
Uh,
situation, and the woman, maybe he go and seek help. Maybe he can call the authority or report
uh-huh.
himself that he don't know what the wife is doing or the girl. Yeah, they should come in and look at. Or if they have family
Mm-mm,
friends, they could have invited somebody to come and help them
mm,
out, because things are getting out of
mhm,
hand. Nobody wants to listen to one
mhm,
another. So it's, and I don't know if they have only little
mhm,
children or a little child. So things are getting out of hand. He should have
mhm,
left, look for
mhm.
help, or just let her be. Sometimes tension happens that sometimes we human beings, we want to prove that we are strong, or our own must be, we are right all the
Mhm.
time. Sometimes just let
Just
go,
let go, whether
go
you're right
chill.
or not. Yeah,
Because
that's what they preach because a lot
yeah,
of issues is.
so tension can come
Mm,
down. Yeah,
mhm,
tension can come down when you are back, maybe a day or later in the evening, depending on the time. She might be in a better, she might be calm then.
mm,
When you talk, she can listen to you. You can talk, oh, what happened? What's going
mhm,
on? You
mhm.
know, look for what is going on. Because sometimes we try to go, sometimes even men do have their mental, their
Their
mental
mental,
health is also to be questioned.
it's always women
You
that is
know,
talking about
so
mental health.
it's not only women. Sometimes women say, oh, mental women will do this.
It's
Men
because we
also
go
have
through
something
periods,
going on
Oh,
with
we
them.
go
so
through
hold on,
postpartum
hold on.
depression, we go through
Sometimes it's
menopause,
not like
we have reasons.
sometimes it's not like we don't allow you to speak.
What's
Whenever
going
you
on?
speak, you keep throwing up a bombshell. You keep throwing a bombshell whenever you speak. Now, you've last last time it was men needs massage too. This time now, it's men is thinking of their mental health. A lot of men cannot what did
Of
you say
course.
again? A lot of men cannot multitask. So why do they need
Mm-mm.
such
Mental
treatment?
health.
They can't multitask. Their brain is just centered on let me be a provider. That's all. A lot of them, that's all they want to do, and that's all they know. I'm not saying it's not important, right? But I'm also saying that
Mm-hmm.
these things you're asking, women now, would they actually have these babies? Would they actually go through 9 months? To be honest, you see, that thing our men want, and this is a problem. Our women no longer know their place anymore. Men no longer know their place. Everybody wants what everybody have. And that's why we need to go back to the culture. You see, I will always say on this platform that our parents were problem solvers. We just generate problems. I think there's a machine generating problems for us without a solution, And because we never knew the reasons why our parents did what they did, because our parents was in a hurry to teach us how to organize a home, but did not teach most of us how to be kingmakers and the rest of them. That's where we are falling short. That's where we're falling short. And the ones that still have their parents as the custodian of the land, those ones that still know the laws of the land, I pray such parents are impacting on their children. Because now we're in the diaspora right now. How many of us culturally have that time to impact on them? Most of us don't even see our children till late or till weekend, right? So how do we impact? It means that even it's like we left the house since and we're looking for funds to help equip our own home. And now our children are falling short in so many ways. Because if we go back to the ideology and the reason enwe ife a na-akpọ obi, and n'ime that obi enwe nna, where children and where nwunye, there's a reason for that. Trust me, we always know how to solve a solution like this, because now Odumegwu is looking for what is not looking for him. That's my problem. And that's why when you want to speak, sometimes I can't allow
Good
you.
evening, Dr. Precious.
Because see, last week eat your massage. This week again, eat your
Bishop,
now.
Bishop, we have a whole bishop on the
Okay,
we have a whole bishop On
Can
ground,
I
big
can
everybody
I
put on
speak?
your holy face. You, if you know you're not holy,
How do you want us?
exit.
Yeah, yeah. Can I speak? Can you hear me?
Oh, go ahead, sir. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, okay.
Bishop, welcome. Oh, Bishop, can you hear us?
Mhm.
Okay, Bubedike, go ahead. I don't know if he can
Okay,
hear us.
okay. Yeah, thank you all. I think I've had what you guys are discussing, yeah, and I've had Odumegu spoke, and Lolo Odumegu, I had you too, yeah, and the host, Dr. Precious. I if I would chip in just a few stuff about the whole thing, yeah, about the saga. The truth is that from the way things looks, it showed that that is just a dysfunctional family. So I'm not here to support the man or support the woman, though, because what we are trying to get out there is just to help other people on trying to solve the problem before it gets to the public, as a matter of fact, or before or before someone hurts each other.
The other person. Mm-hmm.
Yes, because yes, as Odumegu said, the man might have been filming that thing just to gather evidence. That is, I'm thinking this might have been ongoing program. It's not just started that day. It must have been
Mm-hmm.
ongoing. And maybe being, as you guys know, for men here in diaspora, it's like anything goes. So the man might have been trying to get some evidence to be able to at least protect himself or to defend himself when he goes to court. Because if not, he might lose everything. But my take in everything is this: no matter what the trigger might be, that woman shouldn't have gotten that weapon at all. Because I had them talking about their kids. That means they have kids, and the kids they were there hearing all those things. And what if if the woman may be out of anger, you use that weapon on that man, she will regret it all her life. Even if she's alive, she will get it all her life. So when it comes to that, if I were the man, I should have left that place at once. I won't let it get to that extent. But sometimes some things happen all of a sudden. But for the man to be prepared, taking the videos, everything, he knows some stuff. Though he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's
Mm-hmm.
doing. But then the only thing is that for Lolo Odumegu supporting that woman, yes, I know she might be mental incapacitated in one way or the other, but still, just let's call a spade a spade. There is nothing that whether a man or a woman will make me support a man or a woman carrying a weapon on his or her spouse, no matter
On your
what
spouse.
happened. Because as devils, so that nobody knows. Getting that, that somebody might have triggered somebody.
Exactly. She may not even mean to use it.
Yes.
She may not even mean to
Hmm.
use it, but for the fact now, Folia, everybody will be against her.
Yes, yes. So that is my take on that. But does the man have intro motive? Maybe he does. So and it's not good for them just to bring their family to public like that. They need counseling. They need serious help, though, before they could continue. If not, something bad might happen. Okay,
Why
thank you
was
all.
the man?
Mm.
Hi, Chief, there's a question for you before you submit. Why
Mm-hmm.
was the man shouting at his wife like that and filming her at the same time? Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He might have had some intro motive, though, but that doesn't give the wife the excuse to carry a weapon. So that
Now,
is where, yes, the weapon, my own concern is that weapon that she carried, because
okay,
anything can happen with that weapon. You know,
okay.
the children will lose their dad, and she gonna be in jail. As you said that they go to court, that this one will be thrown out. I disagree. So because for the fact they saw her carrying that weapon, if she used that weapon, there's no
So
way they will
you're
throw
trying
that
to
thing
tell
away.
me that if they investigate and they find out that she has a mental issue going on, she's gonna go in for it? No, it's
Oh,
not
oh,
gonna
oh,
happen.
No,
okay.
even if she has a mental issue, she will go in. It's just that
Yeah,
she'll
but
be
she's
on a
not gonna
separate.
serve
She'll be
that
on a
jail
separate
thing
place. She'll
in
be
the
with
jail. She's actually gonna
mental
be in a mental.
issue
That's her
people.
not even
Yeah.
serving the time.
Yeah,
You know,
yes,
in a
yes, yes.
mental.
If he has a mental issues, if that thing is supposed to have been like a life sentence, or maybe death penalty, because of the mental issue, they might just send her to the psych
That's
Psych
what
ward.
I'm
ward.
saying.
You know,
They might
yeah,
send her to a
for some
state
time, and the kids will lose their parents.
they
The
might
kids will
send her
lose their
to a
parents.
state hospital. Yeah,
Yes.
that's where we end up. Yeah.
So that is my take. Thank you all.
The thing is, I'm not gonna
Thank you.
support Aichi
Okay.
before you leave us. I'm not gonna support her carrying the weapon. We're still analyzing. I was gonna drop my
Okay.
submission at the end of the day. I'm not gonna support her, but I can tell you the intention of the weapon. And at the same time, I'm not going to also support her
Oh, were
because
you there? Okay.
what I
What
said.
is the intention? What is the intention of the weapon? You seem to know something we don't know.
Well,
What is the
well,
intention of the weapon?
just like we think that the man. For me, I think that. Let me don't say what I think now. Let me leave it to when I'm
Tell us
submitting.
now.
You
Tell
know,
us. Tell
we
us.
still
What
have
do you
like
think?
we have 10 minutes for everybody to actually 10, 15 minutes for everybody to drop their submission, and then we call it
Okay.
a day. If we didn't finish saying our mind today, then we can push it to the next episode.
Next
You
Sunday,
know,
Oh,
yes.
I agree
then
with
we
you. Good job on that one. Thank you very much. Good.
all right.
Good. Lord, you did good on that one. Okay.
But tell us what you think. Tell us what the weapon is for. So
What I'm
we
thinking
won't be
is
thinking the whole
just
week.
like
Every
just
night
like
we're
I
thinking,
Chief
what was
said
that
that
weapon?
just like I Chief said that's dysfunctional home. We can see it. It's loudly said that you see the things when couple fail to build themselves in the first 3 years of the marriage, it's very difficult for that marriage to ever work. Many people just go get married, but they don't know that the first year, the first second, the first third is when they start working on their home, putting it in the way they want it to be. Because
Mhm.
you cannot be in a dream forever and you keep dreaming when you're not waking up to implement those things you saw in the dream. You can't see Obefi Odumegu's home and you say, oh, I want to be like this, I want to be like that, and you're putting no work, no commitment, no nothing. Everybody is just working. Everybody just wants to make money. Everybody just want to go home and show that they're back for Christmas. That's why I said, if we come from a home that worked, and the reason why the father worked hard to keep that home, or the mother worked very hard to keep that home, because let me tell you, both parents cannot work on the same goal and achieve it. There must be a go-getter in that home. There must be somebody that would arise to work on the financial, the financial aspect of the family. There must be somebody that put out there to make the home a homemaker. There must be someone that talk on their food, health, appointment, and the rest of them. This is where two can play the game. There must be somebody that understand the act of giving, and the other may know when to give. My dad used to say that the sure way to fail is to help everybody. When you know you're not stable, when you know you're not standing, and you decide to help everybody, that's he might not know the sure way to succeed, but he knows that one of the sure way is to carry problems that are bigger than you. Because what we see in our society is people telling people what to do, but they can never implement those things they tell people to do. So in this
Mhm.
situation, there's a lot of homework that needs to be done. And that's why if couples understand that the first 3 years or 5 years It's a test of faith. It's a time to work on their weaknesses and to, increase more on where they are strong. But a lot of couples have failed. Most of them start fighting on who has a role and don't have a role. But if somebody in that home understand what leadership is, and for you to understand the word leadership, you must understand the word service. You must learn how to render a service to people. You must learn how to be loyal. You must learn how to be teachable and learnable. That way you can carry everybody along. Now, agree with me to say that not everybody has that gift. Not everybody. Maybe it might be the husband that has that gift. Maybe it might be the wife that have that gift. But at the end of the day, why they achieve all these goals, let them don't forget that there is where they come from. Like for me, that come from an Igbo home, my husband will always be the king in my home, and I will be his queen. So it takes a lot to complement each other, and that's why the underground jobs belongs to me and him. Now you can, I'll just give you this illustration and call it the time because I think I've spent time has been well spent. Now there are some homes where the woman is the one that is bringing all the ideas and pushing this man forward.
Mhm.
And when the man grows, the woman will not come outside to say, I made him what he is. Just like the nonsense we hear right now, where a woman will get up and challenge her husband in the midst of the brothers and everything. And you know what? I'm the one that made you. I'm the one that, and then you make that man feel less important, like he meant nothing. That's the only way to bring the ego of a man. And when you do that, there's war in the home. Now think about where the woman, the man is, he does not regard her as nothing. Now, how would that home function? You see, it takes two to tango. When we go back to what held our parents together and know that there is something called a zinuno, trust me, it will do our people a lot of good. I dropped the ball here. Thank you so much.
Well, Lolo, you have spoken well. Everybody, can you spoke well? Ah, my favorite speaker, Ugo. Thank you so much. You all have spoken well. We're trying to round up because we committed ourselves to this 1 hour today. But before we do, Lolo, what you're saying is good. Going back to our roots, our culture. I know you're big on that. I agree with you 100%. But the challenges that we face is that when we have these cultural expectations in a place where the culture doesn't function or is not upheld, there is a problem. Let me give you an example. You say now, back home, let's say when a woman gives birth, back home, their mother comes for mugo. If their mother doesn't come, somebody comes for mugo. They have people cooking, they have people cleaning. The woman literally, they bathe the woman. They will actually take the woman and use hot water, pat the body or whatever. Because I followed my mom to some mugo when my senior ones had babies. So I know what I'm talking about. But here, you have a baby, you're on your own. If you like, eat, oh. If you like, don't eat. You're on your own. So, because of that culture, these men were not taught to take care of a nursing woman, a woman that just had a baby. They don't see it. They are not taught. Because why this woman in Nigeria is being nursed after having a baby? Mind you, the husband is not even allowed in the room. The husband comes in and says, are you guys okay? Okay, then he may drop money for them to use to buy the stuff they used to cook. So you come in diaspora where you don't have a mugo, no mom, no, typically, of course, every once in a while, somebody is lucky enough their mom can come. But typically, you don't have the omugo, you don't have the family members, you don't have a maid, you don't have a gate man, you don't have anybody betting you. And then the same man that you came from the same culture with, he's now acting as usual. They woke up in the morning, they say, "How are you and the baby? Oh, I hope you people are okay. Oh. Are you ready for us to start coupling again?" Because that's what they care about. Like, how long the doctor said before we can before we can start coupling again. And the woman wants to cut the woman wants, let me know it's violent. The woman wants to take coupling, kill you there. I'm still dealing with the one I coupled. So I don't know if I'm making sense, but you see, that is a typical example of trying to uphold a culture where the culture is not being upheld. How do you reconcile that? In my opinion, that is the bedrock of all these issues we're talking about. You understand? Because the man is not going to do that omugo. And this woman is still expected to continue to be happy. Now they just had a baby that is crying, they don't sleep at night, no help. They're looking for help from the man. The man doesn't know what to do.
Bishop is on
Most
the
men don't
line.
know what to do. You know, they keep going as usual because they don't know, they're not taught. So that is the problem. Eventually, the woman starts getting angry. The woman starts feeling used. The woman starts
The
feeling
bishop is on the line.
unseen, unappreciated. Bishop, we can hear you.
Yeah,
The
can you
Dr.
let him
Precious, I'm
talk?
on the line.
Yeah, if he
yeah,
can talk
Bishop,
before we
welcome.
close. Mhm.
Welcome, sir. We can hear you very well. So, but anyway, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that's my response to Lolo, talking about upholding culture. So, Bishop, you're so welcome. Go ahead. If we can hear from you, we're trying to, figure out how to make marriages work, to stop having these marital issues and divorces everywhere. We are welcome, sir. Go ahead, sir. Bishop.
Hello?
Bishop, we can hear you, sir. Go ahead, sir.
I think his network is bad. We can go ahead to
To round up.
round up. Let's hear
Yes, Dr. Precious, I want to send my greeting. Yeah, good evening, Dr. Precious.
We can
Good
hear you, sir. Good
evening,
evening, sir.
Dr. Odumegu, Mr. Odumegu. Good evening, also Lolo. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
but
Can
it
you
looks
hear me
like your
clear?
reception is bad. Yeah, your
Yeah, we
Huh?
can
reception.
hear you. Yeah.
Yes.
So what I'm saying in
We can hear
essence,
you.
Yeah, we can
marriage
hear
is an
you.
institution. Marriage is an institution, but I've seen in the platform what you showed me concerning the husband and wife. Actually, a husband and wife matter is not something you put mouth. Yes, husband and wife issue takes a spiritual counseling and direction. I don't know the genesis of what you showed me actually. There could be a genesis. A lot of things can transpire in marriage. A lot of things can cause quarrel in marriage. Sometimes it could be indifferences, misunderstanding between the man and the woman. Sometimes it can be a parental issues. Sometimes it can be also lack of maturity between the man and the woman. Sometimes it could be also sentiments. Maybe there's a request the woman requested from the husband. So the husband is reluctant to satisfy her need. So that's why she reacted over this issue. But also I've come in biblical context. In Ephesians chapter 5, we talk about marriage from verses 21 to 25. The Bible says we should love one another. and also in the fear of God. So if they actually have a relationship together as husband and wife, the fear of God should be there. If there's anything they don't understand among themselves, they can also involve even their spiritual fathers. Actually, they have a church they attend. So this issue can also be handled spiritually. I have an issue, a case where of one of my daughter and my sons, they believe in my prayer so much. A time came they had misunderstanding among themselves. To the extent the husband was discouraged, said she don't want to continue the marriage, that he's going to divorce the wife. So they went to their pastor and reported to their pastor. They said they are done with the marriage. You don't want to continue the relationship. So, but he told the pastor that he has a bishop who also is a spiritual father to him. So the pastor has to invite me to come to give a counsel on that direction. So when I came in, I began to tell the pastor that both of them, they cannot divorce, but they have to bring God in line. So there's misunderstanding between the man and the woman. So they have to agree and work together in line. And I told him, husband, that you have a role to play on your wife. You have to love your wife. That's what the word of God said. As Jesus loved the church. So remember, he said, whatever I have joined together, let no man put asunder. Love your wife. Love your wife in everything. That's what the scripture said. And wife, be submissive to your husband. So I also saw in that platform you showed me, the wife was reacting to the husband, carrying knife to harm the husband. She was not being submissive in that act. So that's why I remember the husband fled, was angry. But I don't know what is the genesis, what might have transpired among the man and the woman. Also, in that case, if anything happened on the line, you involve the police. Police is not the solution. Police are peacemakers. Police also will come and give their own advice. Then in the community head also have to be involved. Traditionally, to settle the issue between husband and wife. But in the issue of husband and wife, the husband and the wife has to have a harmony together. You have to understand what the scripture have said. If they obey in this direction, I think there'll be no misunderstanding in the relationship. And God said he hates divorce. In Malachi 2, verse 16, he hates putting on treacherously. God hates it. So anything that make a man to divorce a wife is not in the line. I think the best thing is for them to understand in relationship. But in the diaspora, when you are mentioning about causes of divorce in the diaspora, this is another thing altogether. But we are talking about in globally, divorce could happen when there's lack of maturity in relationship, when there's lack of understanding in the relationship between the man and the woman. Sometimes also you see the man did not pay the dowry of the wife, but already he's sporting with the wife, bearing children in the home. It's lack of maturity in the man. The man have not played his own duty. So the wife will be angry even within herself that the husband have done her wrong. So that's a situation you see in relationship. A man is putting a woman in the home without paying the dowry. So it's not done.
Okay.
So a
So
lot of
you're
things can
saying,
cause divorce in relationship. A lot of things.
okay, so we know a lot of things can cause divorce. Can you like quickly, because we are
I'm
about
hearing you,
to wrap
Dr.
up,
Precious. Speak on.
quickly tell us, yes, can you quickly tell us now what is
Hello?
the solution? How could that have been prevented?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Can you hear
Can
me?
you
See, it's
I can hear you.
he
We
can
can hear
hear
you.
us, but we can hear him, and that's why he kept, it's gonna be like, I don't know.
Can
Tell
you
you
hear us,
what?
sir?
Tell you what?
Can you hear me? Okay, that's okay. So, guys,
Tell you
we told
solution.
ourselves, yes, like, can you give us
The
one
solution
solution?
there is forgiveness. And the wife also has to go back to the husband and apologize to the husband. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. The solution there is
I think she
what I'm saying here is the husband and the wife have to have the spirit of forgiveness for each other. They have to accept their wrong. The wife has to go back and apologize to the husband that she's sorry for. Hello? That's the only way she will apologize. The husband also have to forgive her and accept her and receive her. So forgiveness is one of the major roles.
I'm not even guys.
Forgiveness from the heart. But sometimes they find it difficult to open their mouth to say sorry.
She
So I
wants
think
to
that's the
start
role
the
of a
man. You're
woman.
talking
You
about
All
have to
right.
be submissive.
I
So
wish
the
I wish
husband
we
also
could.
to prove his love to the wife. The husband also have to accept.
I wish we could have
But
this
people don't
section will
always do what they're
resume.
supposed to do.
This section will
Yeah.
resume again next week, and I think already I have an idea,
Hello?
Dr. Precious, on what the conversation should look like. Because if we continue, we're still gonna take an hour. Now,
Yes.
however, let's have Odumegu give his summit points. We hear from High Chief, and then you summarize it, because
Yes.
we promised them that this show will last. The max is going to
1
last us
hour.
1 hour, and we have
Yes.
go past our 1 hour. So the studio has times where people can come in, and then have times where people can no longer come in, so we can keep to our 1 hour mark. So I'm just gonna say, let's move it up to Owefi Odumegu, so he can help us, give us a standpoint, and then we
Just a
go back to
summary,
Chief, and
so
then
we can
Dr.
close.
Precious.
Okay.
Let's close. Let's shoot for closing. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Bishop. Thank you so much. I don't know if you can still hear me, but we really appreciate what you said. Maybe next week you can come back and give us solutions. And for people that don't want to abide by what you said, I know forgiveness is key, apologizing is key, but sometimes people don't always do what they're supposed to do, which is why there's this problem going on. So thank you so much, sir. I don't know if you can hear me, but Odumegu, okay, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. It's quite a day. It's an interesting topic, and we have something to talk about. It's just that we're out of time.
Yes.
So my next time we have to be on time, so then maybe 1 hour or 2 hour or 1.5 hour, whatever, so that we can carry everybody along and the things will be better. So as the bishop said, there are a lot of things goes on, but no matter what, the man and the woman, they should understand themselves and compromise. Like maybe how will he is it the right thing? So if you understand one another, or if you see your partner, your wife, your husband as your friend, things will not get out of hand, and nobody will shout on anybody or try to take a weapon on the other person. It shouldn't be. So, and also we have to remember also, in that case, we have also children around who are watching. So whatever we do, our children look on to us. And if we do something bad, they might take it thinking it's the right thing. So whatever we do, let us take care of each other. Remember that marriage is a union of two imperfect beings come together to make a better place for all of them and for the family. I'll greet everybody, and then we hope to see you guys next week. Thank you for now.
Thank you all. Do y'all want me to conclude, or anybody else have something to say?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you all. Bishop brought something very, very important, But as Lolo said, it's not something that we'll be able to cover if you have to go in details. And Bishop did mention about divorce, that God hates divorce and every other stuff. But still, the truth is this: I don't think I don't think we will allow anybody, my daughter, my son, to be in a marriage where either spouse will how do you say that, pie the other one or something like that. When it comes to the extent of being pied, you know, I think I think it's better to call it a day. And again, because as Bishop said, it is easier said than done. Yeah, if we go into maybe biblical, for sure, yes, we husband and wife need to forgive each other. Whoever that is at fault, we ask forgiveness, and the other party has to forgive, and they will move on. Yeah, but when it comes to physical abuse, a wife trying to hit the husband or husband hitting the wife, I don't think that marriage, the marriage is already dysfunction. Either something need to be done as soon as possible, or they'll just find a way to cut it a day. Thank you.
Lolo, anything? Or go ahead and conclude.
So now I would like thank everybody, including the viewers, the people on the platform today. We're happy and we're trying to, keep time like we said before. Please, let's come next week on time and we'll try to be here latest at 2 p.m. But we're pushing for 1 p.m., American time. And I believe that should be like 7 to 8 p.m. windows of that because we still know that people from, the globe still wants to be part of it. So please, guys, come ready because trust me, we still have people of knowledge and let's break these things down. And if you think that you can be a knowledge to us, like I've said, please request. There will always be a button for someone in the comment section, YouTube, Facebook, and so on and so forth to actually always come to the platform. Now, we want to see if we can help some people, solve common problems that should lead to divorce. And we still want to see if lives can also be kept because we also know that someone's life is very important. Come next week, we'll be talking about, I think, Dr. Precious will go into what our Reverend spoke about today. We're not shutting him down. We just wish that he could be part of, what will go on next week. We'll talk about Christianity in marriage. We'll talk about other religions in marriage. And we will see, we disagree to agree. So bring your points and let's talk about it. Let's analyze them. Trust me, this program is supposed to help us grow. And if you think that there's something you love us to cover and you're going through some stuff right now, please message Precious POV. I think the Facebook is it Dr. Precious, ma'am?
Precious Ebele. Precious Ebele.
Barry, please try as much as possible. We take messages, tell us what you think the topic will be and tell us what you might be going through. I mean, without mentioning your name, we can still try to see how we can be of help. So I think that should be the conclusion so that we shouldn't, take more time. So over to you, our host, our able host, Dr. Precious. Thank you, ma'am.
I thought we were co-hosting. Why are you always pushing this on me now? But anyway, thank you all. Thank you all so very much. I really appreciate everyone. I appreciate your time, your presence, your bringing it on the chat. I love reading the chat. Sometimes you see me laughing. It's not really what is being said, it's what is being typed in the chat section that is making me laugh. But anyway, I was laughing because when Bishop said apologize, I'm like, this woman is trying to to buy this man. And we're telling her to apologize. But anyway, I couldn't stop laughing. But thank you all so much. I really enjoyed today. As always, I always enjoy every Sunday. And like Lola said, come next Sunday. Come prepared. Bring your questions. Bring it. Bring your A game. Let's continue to converse. And who knows? We might just eventually crack the code to these things and have these things stop happening. Thank you all once again. Thank you, Lord, for being here. Thank you, Odumegu. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Bishop. Everybody is gone now. I think his network issues, but I really, 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 really am throwing a salute to you guys. I
Thank you,
really appreciate
NK.
you all. NK, thank you, NK. I really appreciate you guys and the people on the comment section. Daniel, Kosi, thank you all. You guys are wonderful, wonderful. So until next time, let's go out there and have a beautiful week. Bye, guys. Don't forget to like, hit the like button. Don't forget to like and share. Okay? All right. Bye.